This is the Molten Burst, Molten Strike Poison Reliquarian in 3.29. I'm about to go in and do a Screaming Invitation with 35% increased life. This is my first attempt at doing a boss, so I'm going to see how my poison ramp goes on this. During try, I'm going to Despair, I'm going to Wither. Okay, so far that's pretty good. Wither again, and that was it. 35% increased life. I'm going to try to get an energy shield one next time. But actually, I'm not even sure if that's going to do anything because it might bypass the energy shield. So let me just show a couple of the things I'm doing here. Molten Strike, faster attacks, Vile Toxins, greater multi-strike, slower proj, concentrated effect. So this is a strength stacking build with just over 2,000 strength. Not really that much, but as you can see, I'm using Nimbus and Mage Blood here, where I'm not getting as much strength from those slots as I probably could. And then I'm also doing the budget option right now with Astramentus because the Simplex Amulet was out of my budget for right now. So I might try to get the strength up, but right now I have this interesting passive tree going on to get the poison here, and then to make it all the way up to the top, I loop all the way around, and I pick up a tattooed 5% chance to poison, so that on my way over here, so that I have a 100% chance to poison. It says 80 right here, but my mastery gives plus 20% chance to make it 100 once if I curse them. So once I have the spared, it will be 100% chance, and that should be for both my Molten Burst and also for my Molten Strike. And this is, as you can see, I'm doing this because I'm not even using chance to poison support in my Molten Strike link, and that would not support Molten Burst. I would have to use one of those Pearl of Soatha rings to support the passive tree. And I don't really have that option here because I would be losing out. Yeah, that's almost 400 strength that I'd be missing if I take out the ring and put in a Soatha. So it could be an even trade. It could, you know, work out not too much worse off. But I do like having the life gain on hit here from the ring. This is not a perfect ring by any means. It's a tier 3 attributes, but I settled for the elders. Once I've got the elders life gain on a hit and some attributes, that's what I kept it at. I really, you know, the other suffixes, I really would like to have chaos resistance there, and maybe life recoup I think might be nice on this build, but that's for another time when I have more currency to roll that. And then down here, I managed to fracture Unspeakable Gifts on, and the explode is pretty nice on the build, I will say. I think it was worth it. And here, it's not a perfect cluster jewel because I don't have the 4 attributes. I have maximum energy shield, but I'm not gonna go crazy trying to hunt for that 4 attributes right now, given that I hit the 35% increased effect, and that's like hard enough as it is. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 35%. So that would make me be 20 more strength I would get if I ran a perfect cluster jewel over here. And I'm running Bound by Destiny for strength stacking generally. This was an interesting lethal pride that happened to land a 5% increased strength on dirty techniques. If you're interested, it's 16,218. And so what I did here, I had Force of Darkness anointed on this before, but I just went ahead and anointed dirty techniques, and it works out that you get the 5% strength bonus from the lethal pride. And then up here I have 5% strength here and 5% strength here. I think I'm going to actually take this off to get those points back now that I am not playing precise technique. Before I was doing a hit-based precise technique, but actually if I do that, then I need to repath my split personalities, but I'll figure that out. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, now I don't need as much accuracy. 5,128 life, 5,266, and I still stay at full chance to hit. So yeah, I'm gonna swap these out probably for the life. Okay. That's it for now. I'm going to post the... this is a work in progress right now still, so it's not optimized and where I want it to be, but I'll share the path of building just in case anybody wants to, look at this as a reference and maybe start their own version of this, and let me know if you see any improvements, because I would like to make this build a little tankier. I'm only getting my endurance charges right now. I had to unallocate the max endurance charges because I'm only level 96, so hopefully I can get to like 98, 99, I guess ideally 100, but we'll see if that happens. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like this video. This was one of the builds I had promised early in the league, and I apologize that I did not get this out sooner, but it did take a high investment to get this running. I don't think this would have worked out in any way if I didn't have a little extra currency from the league start that I did on Luminary. I did try the fire version of this with just a hit-based fire, and I didn't really love it, so now here I am with Chaos, and it seems pretty decent, with pretty decent potential right now. So I'll share more updates on this as the build comes along.